Today we are talking about the word blessing in the Bible, especially and specifically in the book of Genesis. Now you need to understand that Genesis is a book about God blessing people, blessing humankind. And many people today, they have distorted and misguided concept or view about the word blessing. But what does it really mean when God blesses people? So we are concentrating on the word blessing. What does the word blessing mean according to the book of Genesis? If we would use another word, to mean the same with blessing, it would be the word empower. To bless is to empower. When God blesses people, He is empowering them to do something. He is giving them ability to do something beyond their ability, to do something beyond their physical ability. So when God blessed the first pair, or our first parents in the book of Genesis, Adam and Eve, He was empowering them to experience the abundance life that He had intended for them in creation. If we were to narrow all the occurrences where the word blessing appear, when God blesses people, it leads to the following two major blessings or empowerments of Genesis. The first blessing or the first empowerment that God empowers people, that God blesses people, is the empowerment to produce children. The empowerment, the ability to have children, to reproduce. Genesis 1 verse 28, and God blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over every living thing that moves on the earth. Again, God is empowering Adam and Eve that they can reproduce, they can multiply, and subdue the earth, so that they can increase in number. Genesis 17 verse 16, God again is speaking to Abraham, after the angel of the Lord came to him, and after they had eaten, and this is what they say: I will bless her, Sarah, and moreover I will give you a son by her. I will bless her, how I will empower her, and she shall become nations. Kings or peoples shall come from her. God again through these angels is saying, next year, by this time next year, I'm going to empower your wife Sarah. She's going to become a mother. She's going to have a son for you. I'm going to empower her. I'm going to bless her. The second blessing that we find in the book of Genesis, when God blesses people, He empowers them to produce wealthy, to produce, money. There are many examples in the book of Genesis where God is blessing people to make wealthy or to produce wealthy. For example, in the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse 34, this is when Abraham's servant, he goes to Laban's place, and, he's introducing himself, and he's saying, I am Abraham's servant. The Lord has greatly blessed. The Lord has greatly empowered my master, and he has become a great man. He has given him flocks and herds, silver and gold, male and female servants, camels and donkeys. According to this servant, God has empowered his master to produce wealthy. He has given him ability to have what he has. Again, the idea is consistent. To bless is to empower. God empowers people to make wealthy or to produce wealthy. Genesis 12 verse 2, God is is speaking to Abraham when he's calling him from the Chaldeans to the promise, to the land that he's going to show him. And this is what God is saying: and I will make of you a great nation, Abraham, and I will bless you, I will empower you, and make your name great, so that you will be a blessing to other people. The reason God empowers us is that we also empower other people. The reason God has empowered you to do something, the reason God has blessed you to do something, to produce something, is that you can be a blessing to other people. You can empower other people as well, that they can do, something for themselves. They can produce as well what you have produced. Genesis 30 verse 27, this is Laban is talking to Jacob, and he's saying, But Laban said to Jacob, if I have found favor in your sight, I have learned with divination that the Lord your God has blessed me, has empowered me because of you. Laban acknowledges that what he has acquired now is by the empowerment of Yahweh. So he's appreciating Jacob for being at his place. And he say, what I have now, it has grown in number. It has increased because of you being here. God has empowered me. He has given me ability. He has given me the power. Blessing, the word blessing, when God blesses people in the book of Genesis, primarily he is empowering them to have children. He is empowering them to do things beyond themselves. When God blesses people in the book of Genesis, he is empowering them to produce wealthy, to have money.